this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the cards from the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started, okay? Let's see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If there's anything, anytime you see a reading of mine, anytime, whether it's it's been an old reading or a new reading, just know that it was meant for you to see something in that reading. So, you know, it's whenever you see it, it's going to be the right time. All right, Virgo. So let us see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Here we go. Okay, this is for Virgo. For their highest good, Virgo. Oh, okay. Nice. So you have, so you start off with faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Yes, definitely. Remember, there was something that you had to make a decision about, and I remember that it was leading you to something better. So really know there is a new path here for you. I felt it for a while, and I've been seeing it. All right, so here we go. And then you have staying focused, hold the course. Really stay focused on everything. You know, your money, your finances, your work, your home, whatever it is, try to stay focused, especially with everything right now that is shifting around. The planets are moving into planets. You know, it's a lot of energy for everyone. Really drink a lot of water and really try to be grounded, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, Virgo, see what's going on for you. Shuffle the cards one more time. Just get my microphone over here. Okay, good. This is for Virgo Spirit. This is going to be for Virgo for their highest good. One card for the current for Virgo. One for the situation. One for the past. One for the what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. Wow, these cards are coming out fast. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. All right. So Virgo, let me just push my little card over here. All right. So Virgo, I am seeing a lot of, let's see. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. So you do start off with the Strength card. The Strength card is talking about having some kind of self-control, maybe learning from the past, finding your confidence, finding your courage. We'll see what it's about when we start the cards. You also have the Seven of Swords for the situation. There could be some kind of betrayal, some kind of deceit, even feeling like the way you're feeling. You know, maybe you're feeling like somebody did you wrong, or just it's something in general. We'll see what it's about. The Nine of Wands is here, asking you to set boundaries, to keep pushing forward and not give up, even though, you know, maybe you're not in the right place maybe it's not, you're in a place that you don't want to be. Maybe, you know, you want to change jobs or you want to do something different. They're asking you to keep pushing forward, okay? You do have the Two of Wands here. You're making plans. You already know what you want. You're trying to make plans. You're trying to look at everything. I feel like you need to find your patience. You have the King of Cups here. They're asking you to keep all your emotions balanced. You know, don't get frustrated. Don't take it out on anybody. Really have your patience, okay? You have the Eight of Wands for what you need to do now. And things are going to start moving fast. You're going to be receiving messages, news and messages really quick. Things are just going to push forward. Really moving forward, definitely. And there's a lot of change coming through. You have the King of Swords here for what you need to work on, and you definitely need to stay focused. You have this big, gigantic card that says focus, and now you're getting the King of Swords, which is about being focused, more determined. Like, just don't give up. Just don't throw in the towel and just say, okay, well, whatever. Don't do that. Really stay focused. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups for the outcome. The outcome is that you're going to be feeling accomplished, being content. Wish fulfillment is going to be here for you, so it's nice. We'll see what the cards say. Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo. Whew. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Strength card here. Why is the Strength card here for Virgo? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups. And like I said, you need to really have some kind of self-control, especially with your emotions. I feel like you really need to, really have some kind of self-control, find your courage and confidence, even though like things seem like really like something that you're not wanting. I feel like you're in a position right now where you're somewhere where you're not wanted, or not wanted, but don't want to be there. And I feel like you really need to keep your emotions balanced. I feel like you need to find your courage and confidence to stand up for yourself also, because I'm getting that very strong. With the Seven of Wands here, really stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself that you can accomplish everything, and also let people help you. Okay, like if somebody offers to help you, don't let your ego get in the way and just say, no, I got this, when you clearly can't do it. Okay, if you need help with something, especially something that you just need, maybe that they have or they're doing, they're saying that let them help. Let people help you. Okay. And wow, it could be anything. And find your courage, believe in yourself, really keep your balance and your emotions. Try to keep them balanced, because I feel like you need to find your patience also, because things are going to shift for you. They really are going to shift for you. So just really keep everything balanced. Okay, like don't go and get angry at somebody because you're angry at work or you're angry at home. Don't go and take it out like that. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is talking about some kind of deceit, but let's see. All right, Virgo. So with the Seven of Swords here, you did get the card of deceit. I feel like you need to start being honest with yourself and seeing the truth in things, because you do have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords is talking about being truthful, seeing the truth, being honest, because these two cards come together. They're also saying, even if you've been, if you've been going through this, really see the truth in it, like what was going on, what led up to it, and why, is what they're asking you. Okay, so, you could also be like not caring about things. I also feel like you really not caring about anything, and they're asking you to really see things clearly and see the truth. I also feel with the Two of Cups here, I feel like you're trying to make some kind of decision, but they're asking you to really see the truth in it. Okay, like, is it real? Is it something that you really, really want? Really be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And then you have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is talking about, pushing forward, not giving up, really, really knowing that, you're going to things are going to start shifting for you to something better. Okay. But you just need to hang in there and have patience. You do have the Two of Wands here, and the Two of Wands is what's hidden. One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you've been feeling really tired. You're exhausted. I feel like you're very exhausted. I feel like, you need to find your patience. I feel like you're trying to you're definitely making some kind of decision very soon. I feel like there's also could be some kind of opportunities for you. I feel like you need to have, feel like you're going to have a lot of intuitive messages, to pay attention to your dreams. Anything that you're seeing, like the 444 or stuff like that, I feel like you're very divinely guided also, but you need to find your patience because you do have the page of cups here, and they're asking you to trust your intuition and use it. I also feel with the four of swords that it's time for you to rest, to take it easy, to do what you need to do to catch up on your rest because you're very exhausted. I feel like you're tired, you know, that you've been doing way too much, and it shows. It feels like, it almost feels like, you know, like, wow, you know, I can't do this anymore, like giving up, and they're asking you not to. Okay. You do have the King of Cups. Really take the time to rest and nurture yourself, Virgo. Well, why is the King of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay, so definitely, you know, you do have the King of Cups. You know, you're a very good person, Virgo. People come to you. They know that you listen to them. You know, you're very kind-hearted. You know, but you need to find that patience and that balance between all of your emotions. Okay. I feel like you're very, you're trying very hard to keep your emotions balanced, like not get mad at the world because of everything that's going on and everything that's conspiring in your life. You do have the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like people do look up to you. They see you as a role model. I feel like you're trying to create something. You want to create something, but you're just not knowing what yet. I feel like there's going to be some kind of partnership here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of achievements also because when you get the Three of Pentacles, it's about, you know, the support around you, about creating something that you want, you know, and I feel like there could be some kind of partnership here. I feel like you're working with others. You need to control your emotions. Like, really don't snap at them or be mad at the world, you know, and take it out on them. Okay. Because I feel like you are definitely, you're very recognized and have a lot of support, but really try to keep your emotions balanced. Okay. Okay. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, and try not to overly give yourself also. I know, like, sometimes that you can be that person that, you know, wants to do everything for everybody, but you really need to start setting boundaries. Okay. Because, you know, there is a certain thing called setting boundaries, saying no, you know, and you really need to start doing that. Okay. Because I feel like you're really overly giving yourself and your time, your energy. Okay. I also feel like could be some kind of money here, some kind of money that you're going to be receiving. They're asking you to pay it forward. Wow, that's nice. I like that. And then you have the Eight of Wands for what you need to do now. Why is the Eight of Wands here? One more card. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, things are going to start moving forward. Okay, you're going to start moving forward, and it's going to come quick. So just get ready for that. You're definitely going through a healing. You're going to start feeling better. Don't be stubborn. Okay, try not to be stubborn and let go of anything that you're holding back, especially the past. Okay, let it go. Try to let it go as hard as you can. Try to let it go. Okay. Because you want to feel better, you know, and the Star card is here to say that there is a blessing trying to come through. You're going to start feeling better. Keep your faith, keep your hope, you know, everything's going to fall into place for you. Okay. Things are going to just start moving fast for you. So get ready. And I feel like you need to really let go of that past. Let it go. Start saving money. Start saving money. And they're asking you to start saving money now. Okay. Because you're going to probably need it soon. Wow. And then you have the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Virgo? One more card. Wow. One more card. All right. So you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is talking about, you know, whether you're male or female, you know, there's no gender here. The King of Swords is talking about, you know, being more focused. Try to be more focused on things, you know. Try not to go back to these old patterns that you're going through, you know, that you have, like smoking or drinking. Try to get away from all that. Try to leave the old habits behind, okay? Because there are times where you're not really focusing. There are times where you're just like, that there's something like this is keeping you from moving forward, okay? So Really try to let that go. Any habits that you're doing, really try hard to break them, because you don't want to be in the same pattern over and over. They want you to start focusing. They want you to start knowing that you can clearly make decisions, because you are the King of Swords. You stand very strong. But your weaknesses are your habits, and you really need to take care of that. As the as above card, you're really starting to use your intuition. They want you to trust it more, use it more, get in tune with it. Okay. And then you have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is talking about moving into things really quick, making decisions fast, a lot of change coming through. Try not to rush things. Don't do things on an impulse, and really think about things, especially any contracts, anything that you're going to sign your name to. Really look at things as you need to. Okay. It's a given. You just need to do it. Okay. Don't rush into things because you were ready to get out of where you're at. Really look at everything. Okay. And there is change coming through, because you not only have the 8 of Wands, but there is the Knight of Wands too. And that's a lot of change coming through. You're going to start feeling very impulsive. You're going to get your passion back. You're going to be excited to move on. So it's good. There's going to be there's going to be messages coming through for you, news and messages. So pay attention. Okay. Also, and then you have for the outcome, the 9 of Cups. And why is the 9 of Cups here for the outcome? From a card. Wow. Okay. So, there could be somebody pregnant in your life. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like there's abundance. You're moving towards a lot of abundance here. I also feel like, you're moving forward. You're going to be very accomplished. You're going to be very content. They want you to step back at all your accomplishments, because there's more to come. I feel like there is something that you wanted coming in. So be ready. Like a wish fulfillment is coming in. I also feel like you need to be grateful for everything that you have, big or small. Really have gratitude for everything. But like I said, pay attention to your messages, your emails, whatever, because there's unexpected news coming through. There's also unexpected change coming in. And really nurture yourself, take care of yourself. There's also abundance coming in here. So it's good. Very nice. Remember to pay it forward and be grateful. I also feel like you really need to start taking care of yourself. Get more sleep, okay? Try to get more sleep. Try to nourish yourself. Eat the right foods, drink plenty of water. Take care of yourself, Virgo. All right, Virgo, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you next time. God bless.